How you doing, guys? So I wanted to make this video real quick. Lately, since we moved out here, we've been going to a lot of thrift stores because of our, financial situation. It's just, what we gotta do. And I feel like we're gonna hit like every thrift store in the Denver area by the time we move out of this apartment. Like every time we go, when we come back, I wanted to do a video where I show you what we got there, but haven't done it yet. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna show you what we got the last thrift store trip, and then what we got at other thrift stores before that. So just really quick, let's go through them. So this is from a thrift store from a Goodwill over in Glendale, and we start with a sifter. By the way, you'll find that what I always look for at a thrift store is kitchen supplies. Just any kitchen gadget is what I always zero in on. So sifter for which costs like $3 or something. And hey, maybe useful for pancakes or donuts or whatever, which we've made before. So there you go. Well, this is nice. 4-port USB hub, which we got for another $3. That's pretty good with all the devices we're using. Here we go. We made tortillas in the kitchen in the past, but I always got stressed out that we didn't have anything to, put them in when they're done. So hey, now we're ready. We can try them again later on, because homemade tortillas are always better when than the ones you get at the store. Oh, and this is good. I discovered, we don't really have any mixing bowls for all the recipes we want to try. We don't have anywhere to mix all the ingredients, so on the next one I really want to look for that. So this is what we got. We got one of these, pretty straightforward. You can, pour ingredients out of the side. That's pretty cool. And then this looks like, especially for Halloween candy. You even got the official Halloween candy markings there. And but we can find some use out of this too. So that was from the last thrift store trip from about a week ago. Now let's go back in time and take a look at some of the other ones. Okay, now I discovered that there's kind of a spectrum of the different thrift stores you can go to. There's the place where everything is sorted and organized, and everything is on shelves in different sections: clothes, kitchen stuff, and electronics and so forth. And then there's other places like where, if you see Goodwill outlet, that's the opposite end, where everything's just in bins and you're just rooting around through people's trash in these bins, and they don't even, and since nothing is individually priced, you bring it up to the checkout and they just weigh it, and they charge you based on the weight. That's it. Because, they don't care. Like, oh, a towel and a portable DVD player, that's $5. There you go. So this thrift store just off of Havana is kind of middle of the road. Everything's sectioned out, but it's still pretty disorganized. So this is pretty cool, Looks like I have to develop a little strategy. Found one looks like a syrup dispenser, which I fill with granulated sugar, and that's pretty good for measuring for different recipes. Really works. And here's a nice little plastic cheese grater, for just grating cheese directly into the pot while you're cooking, because I wanted to be able to do that. And this one's developed a bit of a crack here in the bottom, but it should be fine. Oh, this is nice, because nobody just sells a round biscuit cutter, because I've looked at, stores and never seemed to find one, so that was nice. Modest purchases, but moving right along. And by the way, this isn't everything we got at the thrift store, just everything I can grab really quick. We've also got a chair and a nightstand and a couple of other things. So these came from a Goodwill outlet store where everything's in bins, and I found a food scale, which I figured we can use for measuring food and also for measuring mail, right? Because decide what exactly is the right amount of postage given the weight, so they don't like, oh, you don't have enough postage on this thing because it weighs too much. You gotta send it back. Like, okay. And especially when I got up to the checkout, I just couldn't resist. Here, let me put this scale on the scale. And what we got here, plastic strainer to go with the other plastic strainer that we already have. That's fine. And I got a few other things here. Bathroom scale. We watch those calories. It's nice and small, which I appreciate, so it doesn't get in the way of things. Giant frying pan, because you can never have enough frying pans. Nice cutting knife with its own handy little case. We gotta sharpen this thing. Our own coffee maker with a small enough pitcher that you can, make just enough for one person. So that's nice. And finally, here's something I'm looking forward to getting into. It is a deluxe cherry stoner. It even came with the box when I got it. So basically, you put the cherries in here, and they go into here, and you just press down in here, and it takes the pit out of the cherry, which collects in this little reservoir here. So I'm looking forward to just making like a cherry pie from scratch or something, because I love cherry pie. So we got the receipt. assuming this is for this thing. This stoner went for $17.77, and we got it for $4. Hey, pretty good. So yeah, so I'm hoping to do a haul video anytime we go to the thrift store and show what we got. So, thanks for joining me. See you next time.